So let's have a look at this one. So yeah, reverse percentages, our topic. Anybody got any ideas what reverse percentages means? Is it familiar at all?
No.
Okay, it's new. Do you know, Sav?
No.
Okay. All it means is you're given some numbers and you've got to get back to the original number or the original cost. So you're using the data that you've got, the new amount and the percentages, and you're using that to get back to the original amount. So this question's saying, if a jacket cost £126 in the sale, after it's been reduced by 40%, how much did it cost before it was reduced? Before we work it out, do you feel like you understand what the question's asking?
No, I'm not really sure.
Okay. Let's take a slightly easier example. Let's say it cost £60 after a 40% reduction. Can you see where I'm writing there? Yeah, great. If it costs £60 after a 40% reduction, if it's gone down by 40%, that means that it's 60% of the original price. So it started at 100%, it's gone down 40%, it's now 60% of the original price. So what you're trying to do here is get back to what 100% is. So in this example, it's using different numbers. It's saying 126 is the price after you've reduced it by 40%. So what was the original number?
Oh.
Should we do it together? Is this a bit tricky? Should we have a go together? Okay. Any ideas about what you might think about doing for this one? What would you do next?
Is it adding 40% to the value of the money?
So increasing £126 by 40%?
Yeah.
So that isn't quite right, because if you imagine it this way around, imagine you started with it's an unknown value, so you're starting with x. Have you done algebra before at all? You know, using x? You've seen like x used before? Maybe? Okay. Just to write it down. So 126 pounds is 60% of x, isn't it? It's 60% of this unknown amount. So it's gone down by 40%. So yeah, it's gone down by 40%. It's 60%. 126 is 60% of x. So if you imagine that equation, you imagine what that means. It means x times 0.6, same as 60%, is 126. 126 is 60% of the original price.
Is it B?
You think it's B, Sav?
Yeah.
So if it's B, you've divided by 0.4. And what you want to do is divide it by 0.6 because it equals 0.6 of x. So if you divide 126 by 0.6, you should get 210, which is A.
Why are we doing it by 0.6?
That's a really good question, Sav. So that's important. So the original value is 100%. You've reduced it by 40%. So the new value is 60% of the original. You've come down by 40%. So if you have 100%, you come down by 40%, you get 60%. Remember when we're doing converting between fractions, decimals, percentages, 60% is the same as 0.6. So to get back up to 100%, to find out what 100% was, you have to do the calculation the other way. So you divide the new amount, 126, you divide it by 0.6. And you notice the answer is bigger. The answer is the total amount that we started with. Let's do a proper example, and we can see if we can figure this out. So, well done for focusing so far. So I'll do the first one, this one. So I'll start writing down my first step. Can you see where I'm writing? Okay, so what this first question says is 120, that should say 120 pounds is 40% of the original amount. It's come down by 60%. It's had a 60% reduction. So it's come down to 40%. Okay, so far? Okay, so all we have to do is divide 120 by 40%, which is the same as 0.4. So I'll write my next step. And if you do that calculation, you'll get 300. So imagine it the other way around as well. So we can check our answer. So we're saying that the original amount was 300 pounds. And then there was a 60% reduction. 60% of 300 is 180. That would be the same as doing it 300 times 0.6. 180. And if you do 300 minus 180, you get 120. So you can see that that's right. I'll get rid of that bit, just checking my answer there. Do you guys want to have a go at the second one? Try and follow the same steps that I've done here, but for this question. And we can see if that works for you guys. Brilliant. Well done, guys. You're both correct. And I can see you followed the steps there. That's great. So if you reduce it by 90%, you're left with 10%. 10% is the same as 0.1. So you divide the new amount by 0.1 and it gets you back up to the original amount, which is 1,200, just like you've got there. So that's really good. Well done. So we're going to move on now to you guys practicing a bit more. So again, Sav, if you want to be pupil 1, Kat, if you want to be pupil 2, I will give you control of the whiteboard now. Okay, have you both got control of the whiteboard? Sav, slide 16, Kat, slide 18. How are you getting on, guys? Okay, good work so far. I'll just take the whiteboard control back again. We can have a quick look together. If we look first at pupil 1, is this you, Sav? Yeah, nice. So all three of those are correct. Well done. Excellent. You think you've got the hang of these, Sav, so far?
Yeah.
Nice, good. And let's have a look at yours, Kat. 3 of them are right. That one's great. That one's right. Well done. You got onto number 4 and did this one as well. Have another look at number 2.
I know where I've gone wrong now.
Yeah, I think you might have divided by 0.6.
Yeah, 0.6.
Yeah. Can you see that the reduction, what you're left with, you've gone down by 60%. So what you're left with is 40%, so 0.4.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Since you're getting on well with these, why don't you both spend a minute on the second page, because those are a bit harder. So if Sav, you take the green, and Kat, you take the blue, and I'll give you the whiteboard again.
What slide is it on?
Oh yeah. So yours is on slide 19, Kat. And Sav, yours is on slide 17. Can you both see it?
Yeah, thank you.
Great. So Sav, if you go to 17.
Yeah.
You might need a calculator for some of these because there's some decimal places on these ones. Okay, let's take a little look so far. I'll take the whiteboard back. Sav, this is your page, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what we've got here is, Sav, do you want to talk through this first one? Because you've done it perfectly correctly.
So first I did 100 take away 45. That gave me 55. So then I divided that 55 by 100. That gave me 0.55. So I did 120 divided by 0.55. That gave me 218.18.
Perfect. Yeah, well done. So this is saying that originally that would have cost £218.18, but when it's reduced by 45%, it costs 120. So that's the way we've been doing it. We've been saying how much is it compared to the original. So it's 55%, 0.55 of the original. So that's why Sav divided it by 0.55. Really good, Sav. Good job. Let's have a look at yours then, Kat. Nice, you got this first one as well. So the second one, Kat, how did you think about the second one?
So I knew that the thing that will be divided by will be the 0.55 because I already have it up there. Then I did 1,200 divided by 0.55, which gave me the answer.
Yeah, brilliant. So you saw the similarity as well between question number 9 and question number 10. Great. Yeah, well done. It's correct as well. Well done, guys. Okay, so next, let's have a quick go at this. So this is, this is a bit more of a puzzle using numbers in different orders. So let's say Sab, your pupil 1, Kat, your pupil 2. How would you use the numbers 0 through 9, the digits 0 through 9, using each of them only once to fill in the blanks below, to fill in something true? So that there's lots of different ways of doing that. A hint that might help is when you're looking at this 3-digit number here, I'd suggest that you try putting 0 as the last digit, because that should make the maths a little bit easier. Are you ready to have a go at that? Is it clear what you're doing here?
Yeah, but I'm confused with where to put what number.
Right, so you've got to try and think of a combination that works so you can put the numbers in yourself. So there's not just one answer to this. There's lots of different ones. So can you think of one that might work? I can see Sav started experimenting with some different numbers. You could try experimenting with different numbers, see if the calculation works, then change it to try and make it work. Hey Sav, you're really close with that answer that you've given. That's a good effort. It's not quite right. Can you see if you think about it as reverse percentages, if 32 is 5% of something, you can divide 32 by 0.05 to get this middle number, the 3-digit number. So what would that be?
1,220.
No, so if you do 32 divided by 0.05.
Oh, 64.
640. Yeah. So that's the right answer. That's a good answer. If you change this to 640, 5% of 640 equals 32, and they're all different digits, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. That's one solution to that puzzle. Nice. And I can see Kat's working on hers, which is great. Yeah, so Kat, that calculation is absolutely right. You've used 0 twice and you've used 5 twice, but the calculation is right. So well done. So don't worry too much about the puzzle getting all the different digits, because yeah, it's great you've done that calculation correctly. So yeah, this was just a bit of fun, a bit of practice to get your brains working, a different sort of challenge. All right, let's have a look at the next question. So this will really get our brains going now. So for this one, you've got to decide if you're going to buy 3 tickets for an event. What's the best way of getting the best value? So the cheapest. Cheapest for your money. And there's 4 options. So you can buy 3 tickets and get 25% off the total price. You can buy 1 and then get the second and third with 35% off the original price. You can buy 1 and get the second with 20% off and the third with 50% off. Or you can buy 1 and get the other 2 at 40% off. Now let's chat about this for a second before we all have a go there. How would you think about doing this? Do you think there's something missing that you don't know from the question?
The amount, maybe?
Yeah, so the amount is missing. So the cost of 1 ticket is missing. Is that important for this question?
I think maybe, because it could be for any type of amount of money.
So when you're comparing these 4, it actually doesn't really matter what the starting price is, because each of them is a reduction in that price. So what you could do is you could pick a number just to try with, just to make the comparison with, and then if the even if the actual price of the ticket was different to that, you'd still have picked the right option. You'd still be able to see where the reduction was the greatest. So what would be an easy number to pick for the price of the ticket to make the maths as easy as possible? Any ideas?
Maybe 50?
50? I reckon if you picked 100, it would make it really easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. So do you want to have a go at this then? So keep the same pupil 1, pupil 2, and the same color slides that you had before. Each of you's got your own page to do it on. So Sav, slide 23. Kat, slide 25. I'll give you control of the whiteboard now. Yeah, so Sav 23, Kat 25. We've only got 5 minutes left, so we're just going to have a go at this for the last 5 minutes. Sav, do you get what we're doing here?
No, I don't get it.
Okay, you don't, Sav. Okay, so are you on your slide 23 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So imagine, I'll write a few things down. So imagine that the ticket costs £100.
Mm-hmm.
One ticket costs £100. So looking at this, the first deal, if you buy 3 tickets, how much would that cost?
300?
Yeah, good. And then you're going to get 25% off the total price. So 300 minus 25%, which is the same as saying it's 75% the original price.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Okay, maybe we'll go through a bit of this together then, Sav. So this is the reverse percentage. You're going from the original price, and then you're going down from it. So if you start off, 3 tickets cost £300, and then you're taking 25% off that. You subtract. You find out 25% of 300 and take it away, or you calculate 75% 300. Should I do the first one with you guys? Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the whiteboard back if that's okay, Kat, as well, just so we can go through the first one together. So, can you see what I've written here? We said it's £100 per ticket. We're going to buy 3. Without any reduction, that would be £300. Then we're told we can get 25% off the whole price. So it's gone down by 25%, which means it's now 75% of the original price. 100% minus 25% equals 75%. It's 75% of the original price. £300. If we use the same kind of working out we've been doing for the reverse percentages today, £300 times 75%, £225. It's the same as multiplying. What we're doing here is multiplying by 0.75.
I have to leave now because I have to get my bus.
Oh, do you, Kat? Have you let the teacher know?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks. Have a good week. Well done on your hard work today. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Kat.